The June jobs and unemployment report number just came out and it came in slightly higher than expectations at 206,000 jobs compared to 200,000 estimated. However, the biggest takeaway is that April and May, those jobs were revised down by 110,000. So it makes me think that when the June numbers will ultimately get revised down in subsequent months from here. This combined with the unemployment rate ticking up from 4% to 4.1%, uh, will likely help risk on assets and high beta assets like tech stocks. Right now, this actually helped futures do a little bit better. Stock futures were a little bit nervous before this report, but the fact that the unemployment rate ticked up is something that the Federal Reserve is probably looking at and will most likely probably take into account in their interest rate decisions for this year, perhaps increasing likelihood of multiple cuts. They want to see some weakness in the labor market, but they don't want the labor market to be too weak either. If anything, I think they would want to intervene before the unemployment rate ticks up further. So that's good for tech stocks and risk on assets and even small cap stocks. However, that same can't be said about crypto right now. Usually, crypto would react well to this news. However, Mt. Gox, that was the biggest crypto exchange back in like 2010 when it was launched, and they're selling 142,000 Bitcoin because they were able to recover some to repay their investors. That combined with the German government selling, I believe, about 50,000 Bitcoin is putting pressure on Bitcoin prices right now. Bitcoin at its low point as of this morning was about a little under 54,000. That's about a 25% drawdown from its peak price and the lowest level since February of this year. But I'm not fazed by this, in my opinion, because Bitcoin, and even in bull markets, especially we saw in 2017 and 2021, Bitcoin could have multiple 25% plus drawdowns in bull markets, and that's healthy. That takes out some of the excess greed and leverage out from the markets, and in my opinion, makes it healthy. So if anyone's thinking about adding to a Bitcoin position because they don't think they have enough, or Ethereum and so forth, now might be a good time. It might be one of the best times right now because of this short-term fear before a decent melt up, or a melt up pretty much means a parabolic move in price. So before the dawn happens, or a possible melt up, which is good news, we usually see flush out events like this, pretty strong short-term selling, and then the dawn will be clear soon. And I still expect, and Tom Lee said that Bitcoin should be around 150,000 by the end of this year. I'm not sure if that'll happen. I'll say maybe 100,000, but either way, there's so many catalysts coming down. We have Bitcoin ETFs trading. We have Ethereum ETFs likely going live this month or next month. And and Bitcoin bull runs could have multiple 25% drawdowns. I don't think this is any different. And the jobs and unemployment report number shows that more liquidity will likely be added into the system. If the unemployment rate ticks up, the Fed wants to intervene, I think, before that. This is the lowest unemployment rate since late 2021. So either way, this should be good news for the stock market, and I think the crypto market should be finding its local bottom pretty soon.